46 districts. We will get the signatures from every district, but the law on Political Parties and Organizations Act requires that when you are registering a party, you need to accompany the registration forms, among other things, with the 50 signatures from at least 2/3 of the country. Because if you read the law and the constitution, a political party is supposed to be national in character. And that is represented by those who are endorsing it at its registration. So the simple exercise today here is to begin the collection of signatures. We will go to other areas in Uganda, but we will start today officially with Kampala Metropolitan. Even within the Metropolitan, we'll be moving constituency by constituency. Although the requirement is 50 signatures, we intend to give an opportunity to many, let me call you FDC, but ordinarily you will be PFF once the registration is completed, an opportunity for you to start this party, such that tomorrow you are not asked if you were around when the party was starting, or you are asked whether you were a founder member. So just because of that, we will allow as many people as possible to endorse the registration of PFF. So that's when the registration will be completed. We will start with the national anthem. Once the national anthem is finished, we intend to keep this as short as possible. When we finish the national anthem, we will have prayers led by Commander Land Forces. After the prayers, the acting FDC president, please be reminded that we are in transition. So we are still FDC until the registration is finished. So the acting FDC president, who was assigned by the delegates conference to carry out many things, including registration of a new party, will preside over by a short speech. And then those of you who came ready to begin the exercise, will give you an opportunity to come and line up here and begin endorsing the registration. So that's how simple but very significant this morning's event is. So may I now ask you to raise up. We will sing the national anthem. After the national anthem, Ingrid will come here and lead us in a prayer. The reason she's doing so, she's part of a team that was asked by the FDC to go and begin the process of registering PFF. May I now have the, okay, we raise up for the national anthem.
Looking at the current competition within the opposition political party, and what seems like opposition, it seems like opposition is fighting itself in parliament. The Lumu Impuga bill is her point of reference.
You see, first you need to understand there is no political party in Uganda called opposition. It is not there. There are about 38 political parties that have been registered. And all these parties are seeking to remove NRM. There are those that are willing to work together. But there are also others that want to do it their own way. But even within parties, parties by themselves are very competitive. Within parties, people compete for ideas, compete for positions, compete for platform. Even in families, people disagree. But when they have a matter uniting them, they will work together. I don't want people to read too much in disagreements. Regularly, those disagreements will happen. Sometimes they are regrettable, especially if you fail to accommodate each other. I disagree with the proposal of Honorable Rumu, but I don't want to label him anything. Because we are not soldiers that we are going to be working order and order and agreeing on each and everything. So these disagreements, even in NRM, which is one party, there are disagreements. The other day, Museveni's son was declaring that NRM is unfit to lead, that he wants to start Pirao. So these disagreements are part of life. They will happen today, they will happen tomorrow. The moment you deal with human beings and you don't expect disagreements, you are dealing with something different.
So, opposition is not itself.
No, we all seek. See, the uniting factor is that we all want Museveni to go and we all want a country governed better. Who governs it? That becomes a competitive matter. PFF will want to be the one governing Uganda, so will be NUP and DP and so on and so forth. That's why we've not registered one party. When we are competing against each other, sometimes there will be confrontations. If they get ugly, it is unfortunate, but people should expect them. That's why we are not one entity. DP is not UPC, is not NUP, is not FDC, not PFF, not ANT. So the reason we form different political platforms is because we disagree on a few things, leadership inclusive. So let the media not keep debating a matter that should be obvious to everybody that these fellows are different. Rumu is DP. Maybe he wants things done differently in the DP style. I am FDC in transition to PFF. I want things done differently. I want to be led by different people. The reason we work together is because we have a common enemy in Museveni and his family. And that's where our combined effort will go as far as and will stop. On other things, we will disagree every day.
Talk about your common role, Kaguta Museveni of the NRM. Do you think they're still in focus of what they have been claiming?
I have told this Museveni personally twice when you're on a radio station that Museveni became the project. Uganda is no longer the project. I think Museveni cares more about staying in power and about growing the country. So every policy, every meeting is a meeting to discuss how Museveni stays in power. I don't think he has as many meetings to discuss how to grow Uganda. He does not sleep, not because Uganda has not grown. He doesn't sleep because he wants to die in office. And I am not the right messenger for that. People he went with to Ruel one by one have told him that we lost focus. So really for me, even if I keep quiet, if Kategai has told you, Muntu, Besije, Mushega, everybody, that you have lost focus. So really, Museveni is only not listening, not that there are a shortage of messengers. They all have told him you lost focus.